You know, there's been tons of great Pokemon games out through the years. Ruby and Sapphire, Red and Blue, Gold and Silver, you know, all those games, they're fantastic and I love them. But the two Pokemon games that I love, kind of the same, is Diamond and Pearl. I always think back to Diamond and Pearl when I think of a really, really good Pokemon game. Now some people might disagree, they might say Red and Blue are the best, maybe even Gold or Silver, but I've had so many memories with Diamond and Pearl, just, you know, the new Pokemon that it had to offer. I wasn't a really big fan of Black and White and their new Pokemon, the Gen 5 ones. I didn't like them, but Gen 4s I really, really liked, and I really, really liked the starters of that Gen 4 too. The story of the game was amazing. That's one of the Pokemon games I can actually remember the story pretty good. And you know, other than the original Pokemon game with Team Rocket and all that, you know, you got Team Galactic in this game trying to take over the world and whatnot, you know, at the Spear Pillar. It's just really, really neat. It's a game that I really enjoyed, and even after, like even the after story, you know, just post game, there's stuff you can still do, tons of stuff, you know. There's like the old chateau you can go to, there's the Stark Tower and crap like that. And you know, you can go out and find other legendaries and stuff. That's what I liked about the game. That's one of the key things about Pokemon games that I like, and I was kind of disappointed in X and Y, was the post game. It didn't have a good one. But another good thing about this game was the challenge. Now going back to Red and Blue again, or Fire Red and Leaf Green, I would rather play, but going back to those games, that's the first games, and I feel like they had a pretty good challenge to them. But I feel like Silver and Gold and Ruby and Sapphire just kind of didn't do too good on the challenge. But when Diamond and Pearl hit, I feel like the game got 20 times harder. One thing I always remember is how long I was stuck on the Elite Four in Diamond and Pearl. I remember that being like the hardest Elite Four since freaking, you know, Red and Blue. So for me, that was a big challenge, but I enjoyed that big challenge. Not to mention, I remember your rival friend, whatever you want to call him. I think his name was Barry or something. He was pretty difficult too. And going back to Red and Blue again, you know, Gary or Blue, whatever you want to call him, was, you know, difficult as well. But if you had like May or Brandon from Ruby and Sapphire, or what's his name from Gold and Silver, your rival on there with the red hair, they weren't all that hard. So I feel like Diamond and Pearl was a pretty good challenge boost. Not to mention, I loved playing this game with friends. There were so many friends who had this game. You know, it was a fun game to play with. You know, for me, Pokemon is a game you need to play with friends. Now, technically you don't have to, but I feel like it's just 90 times better if you're going to play with your friends. So, for me, everybody was playing either Diamond or Pearl at the time, so it was really awesome. But my last question I want to ask, will there be a possible remake in the future? I really, really hope so. I hope whatever Nintendo's next handheld console or just handheld will be, hopefully there will be a remake on it. I really hope there is, and I really hope they do justice for these games. These are games that I love, and I hope to see a remake for it in the future. So anyways, what do you think about Diamond and Pearl? Do you think that other games are better? Do you think this one's lacking? Do you think there is a remake possibly in the future? Leave a comment below. Also, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.